Hello and welcome, this is Roy at Ninja80, and today I will be reviewing the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Classic Mortal Kombat 2 Sub-Zero figure, and I am very impressed with these figures, and I got a lot of positive things to say about this one. So, without further ado, let's get started. And now, here we have the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 2 Mortal Kombat Classic Sub-Zero right here before us in all of his super cool, icy glory. As you can see, this is a well-detailed, well-sculpted figure by Todd McFarlane himself, and I do have to say, I am very impressed with these figures, and I do look forward to collecting more of these. But however, let's get to the box. First things first, because I am keeping these boxes because I'm currently displaying my figures inside, hanging them on my wall because I do like the arcade cabinet style packaging. Really cool. And of course, best of all, they have the character profile picture and name tag and the character bio on the back of it. Thought to have been killed in the Shaolin tournament. Sub-Zero mysteriously returns. It is believed he traveled into the outworld to again attempt to assassinate Shang Tsung. To do so, he must fight his way through Shao Kahn's tournament, an even greater enemy. But anyway, getting back to the figure, I know a lot. Some people say, and it is true that there has been big inaccuracy because they're missing the side belt to the ninja top. But you know what? No big deal. I still love and appreciate these figures for what they are. They don't have to be 100% accurate or absolutely perfect in order for me to enjoy them and collect them. As long as they're affordable and they hold together and well, and they are nicely detailed and nicely sculpted, and they have good enough articulation, that is good enough for me. But anyway, getting a close look at the figure, he is wearing Sub-Zero the Mortal Kombat Classic. The Mortal Kombat 2 Classic Sub-Zero is wearing his signature blue outfit. As you can see, he's wearing his signature blue Mortal Kombat Ninja top with some whitewash in there. You can see that white dry brushing in there as well, bringing this figure out nicely. And you can see his armored Mortal Kombat 2 Ninja mask, which is actually the bottom half of a Scott paintball mask if you look it up. And of course, he did a really nice job on the top part of the face that you can see. You can see his super cool ninja eyes and his eyes and brows in there. But anyway, you can see he's wearing his signature black Mortal Kombat Ninja Ultimate Warrior-like armbands without the big long tassels. Anyway, we have his wrists and fist guards there. Looking really nice. I really like that. We have a black martial arts belt going around the waist right there. And of course, he is wearing his armored shin and knee guards there. Looking really nice. I always thought that made the Mortal Kombat 2 ninjas look cooler. But anyway, getting into articulation with this figure, the head can look up about that much, we can look down about that much, we can look left, we can look right, and we can do a full-on 360 cranium revolvus and the opposite way. We can bring the arms up into a T-pose because the shoulders are on hinges, and we can bring them back down. We can move the arms back on a butterfly style ball joint somewhat, and then move them forward a little bit, but they are kind of tight, so you gotta be careful. But anyway, we can swivel the arms. Oh yikes. It's hindered by his ninja top, so we can swivel the arms all the way around a full 360. So let me bring them out a little bit so we can get that swivel going, as you can see. Also, we do have a bicep swivel as well, so I'm trying to hold it with my finger so it doesn't slip on my thumb anyway. So yeah, bicep swivel there, and of course let me hold it so it doesn't move. Bicep swivel here. As you can see, you have a double joint in these elbows. Bend them forward, bend them back. Same thing with the other side. Bend them forward, bend the back. Swivel at the wrists. We can bend his wrist forward and back. Same is true with the other arm. Swivel that wrist all the way around. And bend it forward and back like so. And of course, we do have really good waist articulation, our torso and waist articulation. We can bend the waist back about that much, forward about that much. We can twist side to side. Well, actually, can we? Yeah, we can actually turn all the way around with this figure. The top torso, which is a definite improvement. And we can rock side to side, lean side to side, like so. We also have a really good leg articulation. The legs can kick forward about that much, back down. Same is true with the other leg. And back down. We can kick out to the side about that high, and then back down. Same is true with the other leg. Back down. We can do the full-on splits, like so, and then back up again. We do have a swivel joint at the knee, so we can swivel those knees all the way around a full 360 like so. We also have a double joint hinge in the knees, so we can bend those knees all the way back like so, and then forward again like so. We could also put him in the pose where he could do his like slide, kind of like slide sweep move. I know Reptile kind of has the same move as well, but so like you get the point where you go slide, where you're basically sliding across the screen to trip your opponent like this. So we can kind of recreate that, kind of like the icy slide, I guess. But Reptile has like the same move, so I don't know. Also, like Human Smoke in the older Mortal Kombat games also does the spear move, just like Scorpion. So that's not uncommon for certain Mortal Kombat characters, well, especially ninjas, to have some of the same special moves as others in their arsenal. But anyway, that pretty much concludes it for articulation with this figure. As far as accessories that this figure comes with, of course, it comes with the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Classic stand. Of course, that's to peg his feet in so he doesn't fall over if you want to display these figures on a stand. And of course, he comes with two interchangeable hands, or open interchangeable hands. Basically, this is to pose him to throw his ice ball. Unfortunately, I did try. These hands are not compatible with the with the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero Ice Axes. So yeah, that kind of sucks because I thought that would be cool because these outfits are playable in the Mortal Kombat 11 game. I know because I have it on all three systems. I have it on. I originally bought it on PS4, but yeah, I have the PS5 version. I also have it for Xbox Series X, Xbox One, then Xbox Series X, and I also have Mortal Kombat 11 on Nintendo Switch. I currently have Mortal Kombat 1, not the original Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat 1, thanks to weird naming, which is actually Mortal Kombat 12. on PS5, digitally, of course, but although I do prefer physical disc, but yeah, I would have had to, you know, go run to the store, order it from GameStop, wait for it to come in the mail, and then install it, which would be even more waiting, so I just pre-downloaded it. But anyway, as you can see, I have his interchangeable hands in, getting ready to do his ice ball, his freeze move, his icy Hadouken, or whatever you want to call it, or his frosty Kamehameha, however you put it. It's his signature freeze move, so I'll kind of try to get him in a position for that. Alrighty, that's cool. And yeah, looking really nice. I really like him. I really love this figure. Let's get him in some of his stances. Let's take this off. Put his... Oh, I'm about to put the wrong fist on the wrong arm. So, yeah, on the wrong wrist, I mean. Put that fist in. Let's get him in his, his player select stance. So, like so. Or like his combat stance, his martial arts stance as usual. Like so. Trying to get it right. Like that. I believe it's like that. I think I got it right. And of course, just like the original Mortal Kombat, well, the Sega Genesis version of the original Mortal Kombat, where he and Scorpion have the same stance. Yeah, that is totally different on the Super Nintendo. Sub-Zero has his own stance. But I guess they did that kind of like, I don't know, maybe for like data constraints. I don't know why. But yeah, on the Sega Genesis version, on Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, Scorpion and Sub-Zero have the exact same stance, and, yeah, needless to say, the, classic, Ninja Sub-Zero, and, Scorpion and a lot of other, Mortal Kombat ninjas have the exact same stance when you play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy, so, yeah, the only two, like ninjas, like human ninjas, I think on Mortal Kombat, well, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Trilogy, that don't have that stance like that would be Reptile and Rain. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much, concludes it for this review. And if I have to give this figure a final score, well, let me put it back on a stance, based on detail, articulation, and playability, from 1 to 10, I have to give this figure a absolute 10, because why? Detail is really good. It's not spot on perfect, it's not 100% accurate, but it is recognizable as the Mortal Kombat 2 Sub-Zero. You literally have to not be familiar with Mortal Kombat to not recognize what this is, so it's easily recognizable. I do have to give it that. Is it fully accurate? Not exactly. Does it have to be? No. Playability wise, it holds together really well. You can pose this figure without it popping to pieces. Only thing I would have to say you got to be careful with is the head can pop off easily if you try to look up too high. So if you look up too high, you're gonna accidentally fatality Sub-Zero. So yeah, don't do that. But it's better than the neck joint breaking, but I get what that's for. That's like for like interchangeable parts. You get like the 2-packs and everything. But anyway, yeah, articulation with this figure, definitely top notch. You can get him in some pretty cool poses. Good for stop motion as well, I would have to say. I never tried a stop motion project with the McFarlane Toys figures yet, but I might. Maybe do some like crossover fights with other figures. That would be cool. Maybe like have some Mortal Kombat characters either team up or fight against some characters from the Bionicle universe, because it's like Telekapaka and maybe like Matoro or like Gilu, because they're like those are Bionicles with ice powers. So it'd be cool to see like the Elemental Ninjas with like the different like Bionicle Tela. See how they would stack up. That would be cool. But anyway, guys, that pretty much concludes it for this review. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys all so much for your time. Your viewership is much appreciated. So with that said, stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.